Hey guys, it's Devin and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a hair tutorial inspired by Jo from Little Women. Of course, my hair is not the same color and it's not quite as long as hers, so it's going to be a little bit different, but this is a tutorial for this look, a messy, tousled, natural, textured curl. So if you guys are interested in creating this on yourself, definitely stick around. I know a lot of us are stuck at home right now and not really having an event to wear our hair like this too, but I also think at the same time this is the best time to practice this kind of stuff while you're home, and it doesn't really matter if you mess up. So let me know if you guys try this, let me know what you think of this look, and yeah, let's just get started. First thing you need is a curling iron. Mine is a Hot Tools cooling curling iron. Yes, it has a label of my name on it, but it's because at work people like to take them on stuff. So this is totally fine to do on clean hair, freshly washed hair, or on second day hair. But if you're gonna do it on second or third day hair, I recommend using a dry shampoo to give your roots a little bit more volume. This is the Batiste Clean and Classic Original. You can use whatever scent, it doesn't really matter. But this is my favorite dry shampoo, and I've tried a lot. At the end, you can either finish off with a hairspray. This one's just the Aussie Instant Freeze, or a sea mist. I kind of like the sea mist for this look because it kind of gives it like a little bit of that gritty texture. It just makes it look a little bit more tousled in my opinion, and her hair looks very tousled. This is the John Masters Organics Sea Mist. So yeah, let's just get started. Also, it would be helpful to have a clip. I couldn't find one, so I'm going to use my my daughter's hair bow. So I'm going to be doing it in a middle part. If you don't feel comfortable with the middle part, you can kind of put it off center if you want, but I believe hers is in the middle in the movie. I'm not super particular about my sections. I usually do about 3 sections. So yeah, this is my bottom section. We're just going to start here. Over my ear, I have my curling iron set to 400. If you're not super fast moving with your curling iron, then maybe set it a little bit cooler. So I'm going to take small sections. This one is going to be away from the face. So as a hairdresser, I actually see a lot of people holding the curling iron wrong. I also see them twisting the curling iron in the wrong direction, which causes like kind of a fish hook kind of scenario at the end. So just make sure wherever your clamp is that you're curling the hair with the clamp and you're not clamping it and then curling it in the wrong direction, because when you do that, you bend whatever is under here gets bent and then fish hooks at the end. So just be aware of that. And I hold my curling iron like this. I think it's more difficult to hold it like this and I'm more apt to burn my face. If you feel comfortable holding like that and you don't feel comfortable holding like this, fine. I just feel like this way is easier, in my opinion, to hold it. So I'm holding it upward. Now this one I'm also gonna curl away from my face. Another tip, I don't know if you guys see what I'm doing here, is that when you are curling, I tend to clamp it first here in the middle, and then I click, 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 click as I'm turning it. That way you're not having the heat on your ends for the longest amount of time, because that's where you're going to cause the most damage. So I clip it here in the middle, I spin it, clip, 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 spin it, click, 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 until all the ends are in, and then you hold it. That way it's not on the ends of your hair for too long. So now I'm going to start rotating the curls in different directions. That gives it more of a natural look. Again, we're taking pretty small sections. Okay. Now I'm going to unclip this section, resection that. So usually the first 1 or 2 sections I am curling it away from my face, and then I'm going to start rotating the curls in different directions. Hold it. Clip it out. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in the towards my face direction. And now I'd probably just do every other. Do 1 away, 1 towards, 1 away, 1 towards. Again, I'm doing this one away from my face. Don't worry, this is not going to stay. Don't worry, this is not going to stay Shirley Temple. We are going to break this up. And make sure kind of on the top section you are getting decently close to your root when you're curling it, just because her hair is voluminous up to her root and you'll get the most volume that way. Don't curl it like this and then leave it. Like, make sure you're holding that curl all the way to the root. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'm gonna come back for the back. Okay, so I did the other side. That is complete. Don't worry, we're not gonna be staying looking like Shirley Temple. We're gonna fix this. No, you might be tempted to touch your hair now, but please just let it cool before you touch your hair. So let's not break apart these curls until the end. Now we're gonna work on the back, clipping this up. Clips meant for 2-year-olds' hair do not hold adults' hair very well, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so again, same thing, small sections. On the bottom, I'm not really going to curl all the way to the top, the very bottom of my hair. That way I keep as much length as possible, because she did have longer hair than I do. So in all honesty, when I do this, I look in a mirror. I have a mirror over here, so I can do it right now. I look in a mirror and I kind of just grab the hair to the side so I can see what pieces I did and what I didn't do. So if you guys want to do it that way, it's probably easier than trying to kind of like wing it, because I can clearly see here like what is not curled. I'm just going to take small pieces of it. Again, curl them in different directions. So I know most of us right now are stuck inside of our houses. What have you guys been doing if you're moms, even if you're not moms, to stay occupied, to keep your kids occupied? I'm really thankful we put up this playset last year, and I'm so thankful we did that, because usually around springtime we're going to the park all the time, and my kids are 6 and almost 3, so they need to get energy out, and if we didn't have that play set, I think it'd be a lot more difficult to keep them happy being stuck at home. Okay, so now I'm doing the same. So now we're at the end. I'm gonna let it cool for just a couple minutes so that the back can cool as well, and then I'm gonna come back to you. Okay, I'm back. I meant to let my hair cool for 2 minutes, but then I had to make lunch for my kids, so 30 minutes later. Anyway, so now we're just gonna take our hands and break apart our curls. I kinda just run my fingers through it, break it up, put my head upside down. So this is kind of how it came out. All I'm gonna do now is kind of take some really tiny thin pieces from the top and then just curl those so that she has a little bit more of like a messier, free kind of texture, because Joe's hair in the movie is very kind of like messy, random curls. It's not perfect. That's what's going to help too with that sea salt spray. It gives it a lot of texture. And these curls that I'm doing right now, like tiny little sections. little extra something. Let's do one right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take that sea salt spray, but you guys can use a hairspray if that's what you want to do. And I'm kind of just going to lightly spray it. This hairstyle actually looks better as it falls, so it's not as tightly curled. What you could do too, if you wanted, was to take a curling iron, not a curling iron, a straightener, and kind of just run it through the bottom a smidgen just to kind of loosen your curl texture there. So that is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comment section below if you tried it or if you have any other questions. And I'll be linking another playlist of other hair tutorials at the end. So definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the